What is the self? The mind is made up of various sensations: visual, auditory, thought, emotion, and so on. In addition to these sensations, there is a sense of I. Thought attributes qualities to this I, thereby giving it an identity. For instance, you may identify with a name, a body, a person, a profession, or a group. The identity we attribute to the I is what we refer to as the self, the ego, and the me. While the I is real, the identity we attribute to it is a construct of thought. The significance of our identity is therefore determined by the significance of the I. The I is ever present, so one is continually disposed to act according to its identity. The I is considered to be the most fundamental part of our being, so its identity takes priority above everything else. This means our identity attains the status of always active and of primary importance. As a result, our whole being is disposed to act according to the meaning we give it. For instance, a contradiction to our identity is felt to be threatening and defended as seriously as if our body were under attack. Our identity is constructed through experience. Since we experience the world through the perspective of a body, the I becomes identified as something separate. Since we are disposed to behave according to our identity, each person begins to think, feel, and act as if they were basically separate. This generates a mode of behavior that distorts information, produces conflict, and perpetuates disorder. For instance, you may refute someone's constructive criticism of you, retaliate, and perpetuate the problem. Our identity disposes us to think, feel, and act in a particular way. For instance, we may identify as an intelligent man to feel good, but feel hurt when another calls us an idiot. The hurt acts to validate the notion that we are our identity, so our identity becomes a self-fulfilling assumption. Our identity is built through attachment. We attach ourselves to things that make us feel good and safe. Since the basis of our identity is separation, we seek good feelings and safety through separation. For instance, I feel good because my status is higher than another's, and I feel safe because I build a wall around myself that keeps others out. Separation seeks security through isolation, but finds only the pain of loneliness. We long for complete security, but the sense of a separate self can only establish partial security, which means endless insecurity. A separate self is unable to establish complete security because it harbors the possibility of a thought process in which I am a danger to others and others are a danger to me. For instance, I identify with a nation to feel secure, and another does the same by identifying with a different nation. Those nations then oppose each other, thereby creating insecurity. When we identify as separate, we build a mind and a society that is divided and disorderly, and that is not a nice place to live. Through understanding how thought functions, we can start to challenge the basic assumption that we are separate, and begin to move our minds and society towards a state of wholeness and order.